We are back at Disneyland. Today is day 3 of our spring break trip and of me sharing with you guys tips and information that'll help you during spring break. It is Thursday of spring break and it's 9:30. We looked in the app at 9:30 when we were getting on the bus. We decided to sleep in this morning because we've been going hard those first 2 days. We rope dropped and did all the things. But it's just so crowded here and it's been so hot. So we slept in and at 9:30, I've already looked in the app. We've decided we're going to get Lightning Lane for today. And we looked in the app and all of the Lightning Lanes for Guardians of the Galaxy at 9:30 on a Thursday are already gone. That means all the way until 9 p.m. all of those Lightning Lane passes are gone out of the system. So that is something that you might want to consider if you're coming, you're only here for like one day of spring break or, whatever you want to do. Guardians of the Galaxy is the first Lightning Lane that you need to purchase, or you need to go there first because the line right now, I think it's a 90-minute wait. We're in the gates. Our plan kind of for today is we're going to purchase Lightning Lane and then we're going to utilize Lightning Lane as much as we can because spring break, Christmas break, fall break, there are like in October, there's several times a year when there's going to be lots of crowds, and that Lightning Lane is really the only way to get a lot done. We've been here for 2 days already. We had park hoppers and we didn't use Lightning Lane because we wanted to see how much we could get done. But with the spring break crowds, we did not get as much done. And I know Disney. I'm very efficient at Disney. I'm very efficient at the lines. I know how to, we got here at rope drop. We got up at 5:45 both mornings. So it's not that I don't know what I'm doing. So I just want to warn you, if you're coming during busy time, like a spring break, make sure you have a plan. And if you get here, fill in with rides that don't require Lightning Lane. However you want to do that, shows, whatever you want to do. We're walking through Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. We saw R2-D2, Boba Fett, and Chewie was headed back into the backstage. But 3 characters in a matter of minutes we're walking through this place. Our goal today is, because we didn't rope drop, Rise of the Resistance is not on the regular Lightning Lane. You have to buy a single pass Lightning Lane for that. We're not buying that, so we're gonna go ahead and get in line. It says it's a 60-minute wait. This morning it was 90 minutes at like 8:30. That says 60 minutes for Star Wars Rise of the Resistance. We got in line at 10:30 on Rise of the Resistance, and I always, I've said earlier, is come about between 10 and 11 is a good time. It's like after all the rush of the rope drop people have come, because a lot of people rope drop Rise of the Resistance, but if you aren't at the front of the line, you're going to end up waiting 60 minutes for this line. I have a video about that. I'm going to put it up here in the corner. You can watch that when I recommend doing Rise of the Resistance. But because we're here on spring break and we're doing Lightning Lane, this is not included in Lightning Lane. So you want to knock it off in the morning while you're waiting for one of your Lightning Lanes to come up. The tip about getting on Rise of the Resistance is you can see a lot of this line is in the sun. So you want to do it as early in the morning as you can, because you don't want to be standing over here from like 12 to 6. That's just really hot time to be standing in this line. Plus the time is longer. When we got in line, it said that it was a 60-minute wait. Like I said earlier, it was 90 at the rope drop. So anyway, it varies, but this is a good time to do it. That or just before the park closes. Reminder that this attraction does not close the same time the park closes. If the park closes at 11, Rise of the Resistance usually closes at 10, like an hour before. But check the app and get in line a minute before the park is going to shut down this ride. Not the park itself, but this ride. While standing in line, I've managed to do a few things for us. The first Lightning Lane that I booked was for Space Mountain for like 2 something. I've modified it. It's now for 11:35. So as soon as we get off this ride, we can head over and do that. But in the meantime, we're also going to stop and do I mobile ordered Dole Whip floats. Hey, Dole Whip floats, and we're going to have a little treat because our first timer, she's never had Dole Whip. So we got to get her some Dole Whip. So we're going to do Dole Whip, and then they'll go on their first, we'll use up the first Lightning Lane for Space Mountain, and then book another one immediately as soon as they scan it.
And then I will destroy you and the Resistance. I should hope so. Great job, recruits. Thanks to your heroism, the location of the Resistance base is secure. Bravo!
We got in line for Rise of the Resistance at 10:30. We got on the attraction at 11:25, so it was a 55-minute wait. And while I was in line, I think I told you guys I ordered Momo ordered some Dole Whips. We're gonna go pick up our Dole Whip. You can mobile order now at Tropical Hideaway. You didn't used to be able to do that. You used to have to stand in the line. So I love that they have that option. We're gonna go get a little treat for our first timer because she's never had Dole Whip. And then we're gonna go to Space Mountain here at Tropical Hideaway, and this is why I mobile order, because I did not want to stand in that big of a line. So mobile order your Dole Whips. It's a perfect time right now because it's so hot out. So we're gonna enjoy a Dole Whip before we head to our next ride. Super fast. So we got a Dole Whip float. We got 2 Dole Whip floats. Caitlin's never had a Dole Whip. She chose the float. My son got the float, and my mom is sharing. This is actually peach and strawberry Dole Whip. They're seasonal flavors, and these are the 2 that are seasonal right now. This is a pineapple float, and it is hot out, so this is melting fast, but this is peach and strawberry. Those are the flavors currently at Tropical Hideaway. Landed at Space Mountain at 12:25. We were off by 12:40. That was super quick. Having a lightning lane really makes a big difference. The Space Mountain line was 90 minutes at that point. So, all right, we're gonna try and pass some time before we have our next lightning lane. So here we are headed over to Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Now it is on lightning lane, so you can get a lightning lane for that, but we can't get another lightning lane right now until we use the one we have. So we're just gonna go stand in the standby line, which is only a 30-minute wait right now, which is not bad at all. So we're headed over there. Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. It says it's a 15-minute wait. We'll see actually how long it takes. Look at the concession stands when you're in line for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Look, there's free candy on the 6th Tuesday of every month. Ha ha! And then over here, there's Hidden Mickeys all over in the popcorn. We did wait 50 minutes in line for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, but it was fine because we were passing time before our next lightning lane. Next, Kiana's Bayou Adventure, and we scanned in. As soon as we scanned in, I booked another lightning lane. Why, yes, I'll take a ride back to Town Square. Love riding on the Main Street vehicles. You get to see some fun things, like there's the castle. The Main Street vehicles, all of them are included with your ticket, so don't worry thinking you have to pay for it or whatever. You just get on the vehicles. Now they start at the hub in Town Square, and then they come down to the castle, and then you have to get off. But then if you want to ride it again, then you just hop back on, and it takes you from the castle back to Town Square. But it's not a round trip. But when they're out and you see them and your feet hurt, get on one of the Main Street vehicles. As we're driving down Main Street, my mom turns around and she says to me, "This was a great idea." I said, "Yeah, I'm full of a lot of great ideas." So, I mean, even when it's hot outside, this is saving your feet. This is saving her hip. She has bursitis. So walking around Disneyland is a little harder these days.
All right, we're coming to the end of our journey, but we're not quite there yet, so everybody please stay seated.
If you're looking to book a trip to Disneyland, we're going to interrupt this video for a short message. I want to make sure that you guys know the best way to come to Disneyland, how to get the best prices, and to save on your Disneyland trip. So I'm going to tell you, I have been booking with Getaway Today for the past 15 years since my kids were little, and we have been coming to Disneyland. We use them to book all of our trips. Call 855-GETAWAY. I'll put the number here on the screen. There will also be a link down in the description. When you call them, make sure you let them know that Magical Tour Guide sent you. When you call them, they can help you. They have toured all of the hotels. They know what the ticket deals are. They can tell you the best times of the year to come based on, what your dates are, availability. If you're looking for a completely budget-friendly trip, they can help you do that. Are you looking to stay at one of the Disney properties? They can help you find deals on that as well. Doesn't matter. They are experts and their customer service is impeccable. So call them, tell them I sent you. It is about 2 o'clock in the afternoon and we have decided it's time for a break. So we've got hurt feet, it's hot, it's still crowded because we're here on spring break. But as I am going to be in the hotel, I will be continuing to book lightning lanes. So right now, let's see, after Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, then we did Tiana's, almost said Splash Mountain. We did Tiana's Bayou Adventure. So we're gonna go take a break and then we'll come back later tonight. And in the meantime, I'll be stacking lightning lanes for later today. So we're back at the hotel and we are having a little rest. And I came down to the bar to get a drink. Got myself a Shirley Temple. Yum, yum. And while I've been in the room, I have actually been getting lightning lanes, and I set a timer so I knew exactly when it was time to get more lightning lanes. So make sure that if you go back to your room or you're doing just a rest, to continue to book lightning lanes for later in the evening, so that when we go back, we will have some lightning lanes that we can use. When we got back to the parks, we actually split up. My son and his girlfriend went to Disney California Adventure and rode on their lightning lane for Guardians of the Galaxy, and my mom and I, we actually went to Small World, and then we wanted to do all of the Fantasyland rides. It's a Small World attraction. There's this cute little store, and I found 2 things that you need to look at or look for. So one of them, if you have Small World fans in your house, I think this is like the cutest souvenir. It is a Pez. It's a Small World Pez. I think that's super cute. Then I'm going to turn the camera around and show you So when you come into the store, you come off the attraction here and come into the store, and right here, there is this tiny replica of the attraction. It is so detailed and so adorable. You've got to come take a look at this. Man, whoever made this did a great job. Super impressive. So we went back to our hotel for an afternoon break. While I was at the hotel, I was refreshing and looking for lightning lanes, and I got my son a Guardians of the Galaxy. So happy. So anyway, so when we came back, that was the first lightning lane that we used, was the Guardians of the Galaxy. And then we decided to split up because his girlfriend and him, they really wanted to do it in Incredicoaster. And it's like a 120-minute wait. And I was like, I don't want to wait for Incredicoaster. All of the lightning lanes were gone. So they went over there. Meanwhile, we came over to Small World. We went on Small World. And then we're going to go check out the Fantasyland rides. So that's kind of what we've been doing. And I was so happy that I got the Guardians for my son. So if you don't know how to do the refresh thing, make sure you watch my How to Become a Lightning Lane Pro. I'll put the video here because you're going to want to watch that. We just hopped in line for Storybook Land Canal Boats. My mom's like one of her favorite rides. And look what's coming. There's the monorail. And here comes Tinkerbell. Right here from the line, we were able to watch some of the Paint the Night parade. I love this parade. Next Fantasyland ride, Storybook Land Canal Boat Ride.
Sweat Princess Jasmine off her feet, and until this day, live happily ever after in the Sultan's Palace. Just across the riverbed to our left-hand side is Cinderella, where she went into attend the ball for her evil stepmother and stepsister. And on our left-hand side is Rapunzel's Tower, where Rapunzel dreamed of seeing the floating lanterns gleaming, and with the help of Flame Rider and their trusty St. Maximus, she was able to achieve this dream.
Caribbean Canal ride, we probably waited maybe 20 minutes, maybe. We're gonna go to do Pinocchio. We're gonna do some of these rides here in Fantasyland because it's so much cooler right now, and the lines are short because there's a parade going on. Yep.
Now, you are working for me. Get them prides ready.
Why to see a donkey? Let me out of here, please, please. Quick, this way.
The big bloke's going somewhere.
Hey, look out for Monstro.
It's like a 4-minute wait. Wow. Okay, Fantasyland, for as busy and crazy and crowded as it's been the past 3 days we've been here, this is a dream. So we're gonna hit as many Fantasyland rides as we can. It says it's a 15-minute wait. I'll take it. That was 9 minutes. 9 minutes. We are on the attraction. Fantasyland at night for the win. Walked across and it says Peter Pan is a 20-minute wait. You are not going to find a 20-minute wait. I don't know if this is 20 minutes. Probably looks more like 25 to me, but I'm going to time it. That was 35 minutes to our Peter Pan attraction ride vehicle. That's okay.
Come on, everybody. Here we go.
Mr. Toad is next. It's saying it is a 15-minute wait.
Guilty. Right, Joel, that is all.
It's pretty accurate. It said Mr. Toad was a 15-minute wait and we waited 12 minutes. So our little time here in Fantasyland, I think, has been very good as far as being efficient, because kids are tired and they've probably gone home. Or a lot of people were watching the Paint the Night Parade at 8:30 and then stayed and watched, it's not fireworks night, it's just the nighttime spectacular, Wondrous Journeys. It started at 9:30. So we were back here doing all these Fantasyland rides. So we started over at Small World, then Storybook Canal Boats, Pinocchio, Snow White, Peter Pan, and Mr. Toad. And we were able to get all those done by, I think it was like 10:10. So we started at around 8:30ish. So anyway, that was a great little run there. Wanted to talk real quick about Fantasyland though. If you're wanting to do Fantasyland rides, keep in mind that if you're coming on the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or when it's like fall break or Christmas time, or when there's holidays, they have fireworks every night. Any night that there's going to be fireworks, these Fantasyland rides close at 8:30 and 8:30 p.m. and then they reopen at 10 p.m. So you cannot come back here and do these rides. So this is great for during the week. If you're coming here Monday through Thursday, come hit these Fantasyland rides. Well, that's it. 3 days here at Disneyland. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday during spring break, high crowds. Lightning Lane has been very difficult. Make sure you watch my Lightning Lane, how to become a Lightning Lane pro, because people are going to come in there. If they don't know how to do it, I suggest not even buying it, because it's not worth it. You won't understand how often you need to be refreshing and changing and modifying your time. So that is definitely a spring break tip that you want to make sure you understand before you come. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, have a magical night.